Okay. Um, I want to start off by saying thank you, God. That's the first thing I need to say every day. Under the circumstances, I mean, it's hard to function, but at least I'm able to see things for what they are. I'm not even. I'm surprised I'm able to function right now. These people, they, they live under a reality that is so pathetic. Right now functioning as a target individual is hard. My life is being destroyed. It's hard for me to stay sane and maintain focus. I was employed by people who clearly partake in what's happening to me. They made it clear from day one. It's funny how people want me to think that, uh, you know, I'm failing and this and that. I was like, no. First of all, I don't even have the option to fail. I don't have that opportunity to even fail. I understand the reality of things. I don't even have that. I don't even have the option of failing, because I don't even have failure. I'm not even allowed to have my own failures. Everything is just sabotage or tormented, or not tormented, but orchestrated in a way. As target individual, they make it hard for you to function, to live. You have to accept reality that at some point functionality is not going to be something possible. I just have to make a choice that's okay, listen, what's going to be more important? And to me, this is more important because I understand the value of what I'm doing. I know it sounds repetitive, but let it be. If I don't have that much time left, or I don't have that much time being functional left, let me say these words, and let this be those the few words I have still to say, that I've said, what I'll be saying. I do believe in something greater than us, and I've seen in real time how it works. And I'm so thankful that I was able to put the reality that this trash wants to live in this fantasized reality that's so disgusting. I don't understand how a grown-ass man or grown-ass woman or somebody who respects themselves will ever be able to live their life of that nature, where they create a fantasized reality that's so disgusting, and then make themselves mad, and then become just childlike people who's like, now we mapped a trash ass, and they live life off that. I pray that they continue to live in this degrading life. It is super degrading, and they don't even understand it. Right now, they're just gonna try to minimize how degrading it is to them. But that's why I like making videos, targeting video. We are lucky that in our life, when we had the ability to live a life, whatever short time, that we didn't live life like this perps. I'm talking about degrading. I know in their mind right now they don't care, but I'm just saying, for somebody from outside looking in, or somebody who's being the one being tormented and looking in, that's like, I don't want to trade places with you, and you don't have to deal with any of these things that I'm going through, and I'm dying. What it means about this low life, I'm so glad I'm able to express that. I don't care how they talk. They use this tonality, try to sound like this, like fierce and this. I'm like, you're so pathetic. Your life is so disgusting. You can die before even I can die. And you live life doing this trashy, nasty life. I don't care if they don't believe in God, they don't believe in anything else, but just having that dedication in their life. Oh God, please live this nasty life. That's all I can ask. And I say it out of the mean-spirited aspect of things. Because of course, nobody who lives this life is a life worth living, to me. They want it to be these badasses and this, you're just trash and low life, and you've been humiliated by reality of what you're part of. Even when you try to rewire reality. And they groom these retards of human beings. These losers of human beings that, what the hell? Humiliating people. I just have to be thankful. Even though, like I keep saying, I know that my situation is really bad. I can't even function really normally. It's a struggle to even be able to eat. But man, I could smell their food. They're eating, but I'm like, ugh. Can you imagine you live the life that you live and you're eating food? Yuck. I don't want to eat. When I'm thinking, these people, this is the life they live. They in their apartment figured, oh, so disgusting. It cuts my appetite. It's just like, oh my gosh, I don't even want to eat. Breathe your nice air. You think I want to breathe air doing what you do? Now they live off how I'm going to be tortured. Like, as if that's going to change reality for them. It's so disgusting. I'm able to see the reality of what they try to block out. Because I know what they're doing in regard of like the rewiring and it's just disgusting. And using this retard of human beings to try to gaslight you to accepting these things. Losers of it, the people that they're even using to gaslight you should not even, cannot even, they're the type of people that put nobody in comfort. Can you imagine a childlike person? We're mad at that. I'm like, oh God. Like imagine I'm a perp too. I'm listening to this like, Jesus, that's not looking good for us. That's the kind of validation we have. We have this trash saying, listen to them. He's going about to pull out some things that are just destructive. And we're like, we're mad at that. Those are the perps that are contracted by these governmental entities. They use very childlike people. They are clowns on earth. They are contracted clowns. I call them the frontliners. The frontliners are the most childlike individual who is trying to gaslight you to accepting the manipulation. But there's the other people behind them. A little bit more mature sounding, but perhaps even more childish than them in different fashion. They come in with their voices kind of like fierce now. Look at those are trash us. Destruction of reality. They've destroyed their facade. And I do that every day because I make sure that these people, when we see each other, what do you think I'm going to look at you as? Last night was so disgusting, but that's what they do. There was this funny video about this kid that they will try to make me look at this kid in a sexual way. It's disgusting. I made a video about it. But after that, the nasty thoughts that they make me imagine with this kid while I was watching something that has nothing to do with anything that they make me imagine was the most disgusting. It is so nasty. And to hear these perps living life where after implanting these things they are trying to deflect from how pedophilia centric this low life are. This is why I'm saying I'm so thankful. That's why I have to say I'm so thankful. I could be living like this trash, and they are trash. I'd rather be blinded to death than living life doing that. Do you think these people are going to live life walking around, be normal? What? Of course it's going to catch up with them. I have to be thankful too, though, because the perps around here, they don't give a damn. They have no shame more than any other, which allows me to put the humiliating reality in their face. They have zero shame. And I love that because I'm going to make sure that they see reality and let them be the shameless trash try to counter that. It's so nasty. They will start making me imagine this disgusting thing with this kid that yesterday they're messing with me with. Go watch the video. I'll show the video. It's like a mother, I think she bought like a dress that was supposed to be like for the baby or something that was too small. And this kid just like tried to be like, look at me, to turn around, look at. They tried to make me look at this kid. You go watch the video. It's nasty. It's like, now we're mapped at this you, and as I'm saying that they're playing my genitals. They love to play with little people. You're gonna hear what they're gonna have to counter in a few minutes. They were like, no, we matched it with you when you were a kid and this and that. I was like, trash. I was like, look at this pathetic life. Can you imagine? I wake up this morning like, oh, that's so fate. I'm like, oh gosh. You know what's the fate? You're gonna hear. As they hear rewind the brain, calling it matching, mapping, pairing, or whatever dumbass things they try to use to try to counter from the, try to block out the fact that they're altering my brain. Yeah, I have grown ass men I've seen this trash. A grown man with a father, with a child. I've never seen a human clown. Oh gosh, I have. When you, this program makes you look at people who partake in this as like this man has gone. Look at this clown. How can I respect a man like that? He was like, oh no, we're pairing. Like, what? So wait, let me get in your brain and do these things around, move around. Oh, we're pairing. Trash, you're obviously altering my brain, and I know why you're doing that to fucking trash. You're fucking low life. He was even trying to, because he loved to show picture, like his picture is with him and his daughter, and they always did some nasty things toward his daughter. But there's a picture, a similar picture from a victim from a mass shooting where he has his daughter on his shoulder. She got killed. Sorry, he got killed. And so this daughter will never have a father that is biological. Her dad was killed by somebody who was driven to mass shootings. I look at this grown ass man like, look at you. This is what you sold your soul to, huh? You think that this is free? I'm the reason why whatever's gonna happen to you. They wanted to do this thing living a fantasized reality. Do you think I will let that happen? And this is gonna be horrible for me because they're gonna have to. They will have a torturous, theatric torture. Meaning because I've been putting that in their faces so much, to try to delude themselves into a fantasized reality. They think the way I'm gonna be tortured is like they're gonna be sticking your thing in your butt. They're gonna remove your eye and this and that. Like whatever is gonna happen to me, I didn't get you. I didn't let you live your fantasy. You're a trash low life. You're bottom feeders. They're so bottom feeders. They're talking about how they're gonna use their children, this fucking trash, using their own fucking retards to frame me. And so now I'm gonna stare right there. I was like, trash. There's kids out here getting raped, getting kidnapped and raped. This trash out here grooming their children to say that somebody raped them. Nasty trash. I'd rather get raped every way in my life than having my child, or have a child and have that child be used to be framing people while these kids are getting raped over there. I pray that they continue to live these nasty things, these nasty ways. What do you think is waiting for them? They don't even want to think further ahead. Like this child that's going to frame me. Or their children, let's just say, plural. What do you think they're going to look like 20 years from now? Do you think they're going to make it? Don't even think about it. Don't worry about that. Live at this moment. Keep throwing your retards in this. They're gads right now. Listen to them talk. I'm saying that not because I'm concerned about these kids, these bottom retards, bottom feeder retards. I'm not concerned. I just love to put that in their faces. I just love the fact that I can say that, and these people are trying to counter that. It just feels so good to know that these trash are so compromised. They're even using their own children to frame this retard. This two retard. This little, they're walking. I made a video. I showed them. Taking that word fake. Ugh, trash, little nastiness. The father's behind them. Okay, no, keep you guiding them to the right path. You see the amazing life they're gonna live. This clown house, and they've been humiliated. Because I was putting this program by this employee who donated money to a man who allegedly used to pick up kids as young as 14 years old when he was an assistant DA in Alabama. They can't even say his name openly. How much humiliating reality these people have to counter? I don't care. I'm gonna put it in their face. What? You think I'm gonna let that go like this? Huh? Whatever things you're gonna go through, you're gonna make me go through. Man, you're not gonna delude yourself. Go back to your happy life. Oh, I'm telling you, the surprise that can happen from your happy life is gonna be amazing. And the thing is, it can be nothing that be destructive to them. I can go through hell, but with dignity, knowing that these people do these things to women, to children. So it gives me the strength that I will need to go through whatever hell I'm going to go through. While this trash, in the minuscule thing that can go wrong with them, it can be, phew. And I know. So, I want to say thank you for that. And I always have to thank God. Now, I need God to give me strength too. Because like I said, they will create a theatric torture. Because they're humiliating reality that every day I put in their faces. They do their job, right? Their job is to break me down with the psychological, physical, torture, torment, whatever they need to do. That's their task. I understand that. They are finishing me in that way, which doesn't take much, because this is governmental entities utilizing governmental technology to use me as a guinea pig. So it doesn't take much. These bottom feeders, losers that they are, they're like, oh, we'll finish you. Like, really? You know how hard it was. So it's tough. It's really tough. And I'm isolated, so it doesn't make it easier. I don't get to see these losers of human beings in their faces, look at how trashy they are. Because it is kind of helping to see them, it's like, oh my gosh, look at the patheticness of this human being. How little would it take for anything to happen to them? I've seen people more accomplished in front of me going through real hell. Not even hell, but going through things that are really impactful in their life. People who've accomplished so much. Well, these trash are nothing. This is all they have right now to show for. So, I want to say thank you, God. And thank you for that, but give me strength for the real hell I'm going to go through. Because I put the reality in their faces. What reality do I put in their faces? Let's just start off this. This morning, somebody said, it's fakes. And guess who says that? Yes, the frontliners. The frontliners, like I say, are the childlike individuals who are involved in this program. I love when they say that. They're like the easy ones who just like humiliate. The fakes is just magical. Right before August 19, 2019, this article came up. And I know right now the frontliners are doing their part. To counter this sad reality. Because talking about fate is magical. Maybe a month and so before August 19, 2019, this came out at a CNN. Bipartisan bill aims to stop child pornography trafficking on Defense Department network. Let me repeat that. This was written at 4:33 p.m. July 2nd, 2019. A month and few days before August 19, 2019. Which is the day when they start rewinding my brain. Bipartisan bill aims to stop child pornography trafficking on Defense Department network. Okay. Why is that fate? Is that a month or so, in a few days, they start rewinding my brain. They start mapping. When the month before that, an article calling out that a bill aimed to stop child pornography from trafficking on Defense Department network was written on CNN. When they manipulate my brain, which they've called it mining, rewiring, no, mapping, pairing, whatever ways they try to create lingo to try to not say they're altering my brain, they have forced me to have these nasty manipulations and reactions, which other target individuals have called that. They do these things, which they've done to others, which this trans woman describes in her testimonials.
It's dramatic. It's somebody trying to end my life. It's somebody trying to end who I am as a person. It's somebody trying to take over my mind. My thoughts of it. This disgusting thing. You saw where I was going with that first word. Disgusting thing that I didn't want to talk about because it makes me sick. I don't even like those words in my mind. But it is what it is. So I have no choice now but to acknowledge that there are people in my
let me not finish. Let me continue this. You heard the word that she was trying to say, pedophilia. Well, here she clearly says it.
It's referred to as malodorance. This is the alteration of a smell sensation, so that I am often made to smell various things, including smoke, burning, dirty diaper, or baby powder, which they sometimes combine with the pedophilia type of torture, including the threat of planted dreams. And
I've been using that lingo too. Pedophilia type of torture. Oh no, doesn't end like this, because you think that this is not pattern. Listen to how much of a consistent tactic it is.
This is a common breakdown tactic of belief systems and the human will. In no-touch torture, the techniques are more psychologically specialized for each target. Most common examples include homosexual targets that are forced with voices that are derogatory to their lifestyle and similar mental images. Almost all targets are forced to view child pornography in their minds.
No, it's not even. It gets more validating in other ways too. Listen to this woman describing what they've been doing to her in her testimonials and how they've been playing with her libido, which is something they do often. They do this manipulation of the libido and stimulating you, creating some arousal reaction that they can make you have to disturb you, toward children, inclusive. Whatever ways that's going to be degrading and destructive, they will make you experience that.
They use these monarch style torture programs, like it's based on sex and trauma. So they're gonna traumatize you, they're gonna use your libido to get back at you, and
they're gonna use your libido, and they can make you have sexual arousals like pressing a button, make you have a special stimulation of some sort, because you'll see what they can control to make you experience these things.
This technology can be used to sexually manipulate the target. It can make the target feel sexual arousal.
And it's not just like the stimulation and the sensations. Your thought process, your perceptions, the way you experience it, thoughts and perceptions are manipulated. That's why, like yesterday, the way they make me perceive this kid's behind. You really try to create a perception where it's sexual to me. Because they can do this.
B2K, or voice to skull. This involves the projection of voices, noises, and music directly into my mind to communicate with me in real time and at the speed of thought. And it also includes the manipulation of thoughts, emotions, and perceptions in the person's mind. Additionally, the targeting is all highly perverted and sexual, as well as just
to the point even applying that to children. Yesterday, this kid, it just started making me think of like how I perceive a woman, and try to put down to that little kid, and then try to, it's disgusting. They have no shame. And the perception can be put in this perverse way toward children. It's nasty. And they try to counter that and try to, no, but it's just stupidity. To try to get you to accept these things, it's nasty. And your thought process is rewired. And they try to create this cognitive back and forth in your brain to break you down. And they do that to others.
Able to impose any information on the brain of a person, presumably by some kind of waves, which in the mind take the form of voices, thoughts, and images of imagination. In addition to this kind of implanting information that they need, they manipulate the psyche so that the information is written into your memory. Then by stimulating the certain regions in the brain, they can retrieve this information and present it as your own memory. This is the conclusion that can be made judging by the influence they have been making on me with their psychotronic weapons, for example artificial thoughts, imagination, and mental torture.
This is all they do. But this is something that is supposed to be done in this program. They are rewiring your thought process in a degrading way. Because at the end of the day, this is a weapon system. And this man describes it very well.
4 different